Looking for the best laptops to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. Apple MacBook Pro 14. The best laptop we have tested is the Apple MacBook Pro 14 with the M4 chip, 2024. It is a high-end laptop with enough power for almost any task. It feels very well made, and its compact size makes it easy to carry. The battery also lasts all day, which is great for people who work on the go. Using this laptop is a very smooth experience. It has a sharp and color-accurate mini LED display, a comfortable keyboard, a responsive touchpad, and plenty of ports. This new M4 model also brings some useful upgrades, such as brighter screen performance in SDR, an optional nanotexture display to reduce glare, Thunderbolt 5 support on the Pro and Max versions, and a new 12MP webcam with center stage. If you want a bigger screen, the MacBook Pro 16, 2024, is also a strong option. It offers the same overall experience, plus better speakers, but it costs more. For Windows users, we recommend the Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 7, 2024. It is also a premium workstation laptop built for heavy workloads. It has a large 16-inch display that is good for multitasking, along with Lenovo's well-known keyboard and trackpoint. It also comes with an excellent 1440p webcam. Its Intel Meteor Lake processors are powerful, but they do not quite match the CPU performance of a high-end MacBook Pro. However, if you choose one of the stronger graphics options, such as the NVIDIA RTX 80 Generation 3000 or RTX 4070, you can get better GPU performance. The ThinkPad supports up to 64 GB of memory out of the box, and you can upgrade it yourself to 96 GB. Its battery life is also very good, lasting about 12 hours with light use, though it still falls short of the MacBook Pro's 15+ hours. One downside is that its display options do not get as bright as the MacBook Pro's mini LED screen. Number 2. Apple MacBook Air 13. If you only need a laptop for lighter, general productivity tasks, the Apple MacBook Air 13, M4, 2025, is the one to get. The design is the same as its M3 predecessor, so you're still getting a super premium laptop with a sturdy build, compact design, and all-day battery life. This 2025 model brings even more performance, a 12MP webcam with center stage support, and better external display support, allowing you to connect up to two 6K at 60Hz monitors while still using the built-in screen. The display and port selection are the two major drawbacks compared to the MacBook Pro above. Its Retina display has a lower peak brightness and contrast than the Pro's mini LED panel, and its port selection comprises only two USB-Cs. A great alternative for Windows users is the Lenovo ThinkPad X9 15 Aura Edition, 2025. This 15-inch ultra-portable provides an equally user experience as the MacBook Air, sporting a comfortable keyboard, a haptic touchpad, an excellent 1440p webcam, and full-sounding speakers. Its 120Hz OLED display is arguably better than the MacBook's Retina screen, as it gives you deeper blacks and better input responsiveness. Just remember that the OLED flickers at 480Hz, which might bother some people. You also get more ports, Wi-Fi 7, and a longer battery life of around 15 hours in light uses. The main downside is that it's more expensive, with the base configuration starting a few $100s more than the MacBook Air. Number 3. Acer Swift Go 14. Our mid-range pick is the Acer Swift Go 14, 2024. This compact and lightweight ultra-portable is a solid option if you want something cheaper that still provides a good user experience overall. It feels sturdily built for the price, exhibiting only a small amount of flex on the lid and keyboard deck. You get a spacious, albeit slightly mushy keyboard, a large and responsive touchpad, Wi-Fi 6E, a great 1080p webcam, and a wide port selection that includes two Thunderbolt 4s and an HDMI. The battery lasts around 11 hours of light use, and you can charge it via USB-C, so there's no need to carry around a proprietary charger. This model features Intel's Meteor Lake CPUs, which are powerful enough to handle tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and presentations, as well as more demanding workloads like programming and simulation. You can get up to 32 GB of RAM and 2 TB of storage, only the latter is user replaceable, so ensure you get enough RAM for your needs up front. Display options include an FHD plus IPS and a 2.8K OLED panel. Both look sharp and get bright enough for use in most indoor settings, but remember that the OLED is susceptible to permanent burn-in and will drain the battery faster. Also, unlike the IPS panel, the OLED flickers, which might bother people sensitive to screen flickering. Note, at the time of writing, the Apple MacBook Air 13, M4, 2025, above is on sale, while the Swift Go 14 is at its regular price, making the MacBook Air a better value. It's hard to say how long the MacBook sale will last or when the Swift Go will go back on sale. It's on sale more than it's at its regular price, so just keep an eye on the prices. Number 4. ASUS Vivobook 16M1605. The best budget laptop we've tested is the ASUS Vivobook 16M1605, 2023. This 16-inch ultra-portable feels well built for the price, and it isn't overly bulky for a 16-inch device, so it's still easy to carry around. You can configure it with an AMD Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 CPU, which are more than adequate to handle productivity tasks like text processing, web browsing, spreadsheets, and video playback. As for the RAM, it has 8GB soldered onto the motherboard in a SODIMM slot, so if you can't find a model with 16GB, you can always get an 8GB model and upgrade it yourself, which might be cheaper since RAM sticks are pretty affordable these days. Its battery life is okay at around 8 hours of light use, so depending on your workload, you may have to plug it in for a quick charge. This model delivers a pretty good user experience overall. It has a spacious full-size keyboard with a numpad, which is handy for those working with lots of numbers, as well as a large and responsive touchpad. You get Wi-Fi 6E wireless connectivity, a fingerprint sensor for quick logins, and a decent port selection with 3 USB-As, a USB-C, and an HDMI. Unfortunately, the USB-C doesn't support video output, so you'll have to rely on the HDMI to connect an external display. Our main gripe with this laptop is the display. Its 1080p resolution looks reasonably sharp at this screen size, however, it's quite dim, so visibility may be an issue in well-lit rooms. It also looks a bit washed out due to its narrow color gamut. Number 5. Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition. If you like 2-in-1 tablet PCs with a detachable keyboard, check out the Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition, 2024. This new model's external design doesn't stray far from its predecessors. It's still a premium-feeling tablet with a sturdy, built-in kickstand, a comfortable type-cover keyboard, and pen input support. The new Flex keyboard has a larger, easier-to-use haptic touchpad, and it's Bluetooth-enabled, so you can use the keyboard even when detached from the tablet, giving you more flexibility to position the device to your liking. You get Wi-Fi 7 wireless connectivity, an outstanding 1440p front-facing webcam, a 10MP back-facing camera, and Windows Hello facial recognition for quick logins. Unfortunately, its port selection is still scant, with only 2 USB-Cs, and you must buy the keyboard and stylus separately. One thing you should be aware of is that this device runs on an ARM-based Snapdragon SoC. This means some apps might not run or perform poorly through emulation, so make sure the apps you use are compatible. Battery life is pretty impressive for a tablet PC, lasting around 11 to 12 hours of light use. It's worth noting that the Snapdragon X Plus model comes with an IPS display, while the X Elite model comes with an OLED. The OLED display will give you deeper blacks, however, it exhibits what's commonly known as the screen door effect, a grid-like pattern that some may find distracting. If this bothers you, it's best to go with the X Plus model, though you'll have to sacrifice a bit on performance.